How's it going, everybody? I am Jason of Jason's Realm here today. I'm here bringing you guys, me and my team's predictions for the NFL Week 1 kickoff week, and let's just dive right into these predictions. Before we do, I want to hear from you guys. Who do you have winning in Week 1? Who do you think starts off with a perfect season? Who do you think is going to be a big upset this team? Who do you think is going to be a big underdog this year? I want to hear your season predictions down below, and I'll get back to every single one of you guys who leaves a comment. Okay, so we're going to kick things off with the Detroit Lions at the Kansas City Chiefs. This game will be played Thursday Night Football, the kickoff game, the defending Super Bowl champions at home against one of the biggest up-and-coming franchises of this season. Everybody has expectations for the Lions. That being said, I think it's going to be a close game, but this game is a very easy pick in my opinion. Me and HD both going for the Chiefs in this one, but David and PDF are taking the underdog pick here, going for the Lions. I can definitely see why, as the Lions are a likable team this year. Up next, we have the Carolina Panthers at the Atlanta Falcons. Rookie Bryce Young making his first career start in Atlanta, but the Falcons are going to be an interesting team this year. The NFC South is wide open. This game absolutely critical in the race. Whoever wins this game will have a huge leg up come the later part of the season, whenever this division is going to be a tight finish to the end. That being said, we all got the Falcons. We all got Desmond Ridder having a big game one and leading this team to a victory and getting a week 1 win. That's about all we have to say on it. Up next, we got another easy pick. As much as I hate to say it, we got CJ Stroud and the Houston Texans at the Baltimore Ravens. I am a huge CJ Stroud fan. I think he is the best and most NFL-ready pick from this last draft. But at the same time, he's going up against the Ravens. We all got the Ravens. It's a very easy pick. Very straightforward. Up next, we have a game where we have our first lone wolf of the year to be announced. The Cincinnati Bengals at the Cleveland Browns. This game going to be an interesting one, as the Browns are trying to finally put things together and have a good season. But at the same time, it is the Cincinnati Bengals we're talking about. All of us got the Bengals except for PDF being our first lone wolf of the year. Lone wolf in the Browns. Good luck to you, because you're going to need it, buddy. Up next, we have the Jacksonville Jaguars at the Indianapolis Colts. This will probably be the early game I stream on Sunday. I'll probably be live for this one, because I will be getting it in my area. And this one is a fairly straightforward game. Anthony Richardson, first career game, first career start. The Jaguars have so much more experience over them. Trevor Lawrence is really going to lay down the law in this game. And we all got the Jags winning this because they're just more experienced right now. The Colts still need to grow as a team. Up next, we have the Tampa Bay Buccaneers at the Minnesota Vikings. The Buccaneers having a really interesting situation at quarterback. You had Kyle Trask versus Baker Mayfield. Yeah, that's the state of the Buccaneers right now. And the Vikings, they are coming off a really good season. Now, do I think the Vikings are going to be as good as they were last year? Not by any stretch of the imagination. But this is the Buccaneers we're talking about. So we all have the Vikings taking an early win. Up next, we have our next lone wolf of the season, the Tennessee Titans at the New Orleans Saints. The Titans really kind of on the downtrend. The Saints having a huge offseason acquiring Derek Carr. Now, they will be without Alvin Kamara. Keep that in mind. But this team is still vastly more talented right now. They have a higher upside by a wide margin compared to the Titans. We all got the Saints except for David. David, good luck to you and your Titans, because we got the Saints winning this one. Up next, we got a game that I'm lone wolfing because I'm high on this team. We have the San Francisco 49ers at the Pittsburgh Steelers. This game, this is my long shot game. The Niners coming in one of the best teams in the league, most complete teams in the league. I mean, they have a strong defense. They have a solid offensive weapon group. As long as the quarterback play is all right, you're going to be fine if you're a San Fran fan. And that's coming from a Rams fan, too. Note the pennants back there and the flag over there. But at the same time, the Steelers, hometown team for me, and I'm high on them this year. I think Kenny Pickett takes a huge jump here, too. You got a walking highlight reel in George Pickens, and that defense is absolutely incredible, especially adding Patrick Peterson in the offseason. I'm picking the Steelers. Everyone else got the Niners. Call me delusional, call me a Yinzer. I am high on the Steelers this year, and I think they start with a win. Up next, we got a fairly easy game to predict. The Commander Tank Bowl, Arizona Cardinals at the Washington Commanders. Not even a question. The Cardinals are maintaining a competitive edge whenever you don't have a good quarterback option. Like, what? You are blatantly tanking this year, no matter what the organization says. Kyler Murray is not going to be the future of this team. Trust me. I have no faith that Kyler Murray is going to be the guy going forward for this rebuild. They're going to get this. They're going to tank this year, get the best guy they can for quarterback, And we all have the Commanders winning this one fairly easily. Up next, I'm lone wolfing again here as we have the Green Bay Packers at the Chicago Bears. This game going to be an interesting one. I've heard a lot of good stuff and a lot of bad stuff this offseason about Jordan Love. The Bears have had a lot of hype this season. The question is, can the Bears get it to translate? Now, a lot of people, everyone else on our team is thinking, hey, the Bears are going to get the win. I think the Packers pull off a week 1 upset. You know, as much as I hate to say it, the Packers have really done good at finding generational quarterbacks literally at the end of their current quarterbacks' careers. So, you know, call me delusional or whatever, but I'm picking the Packers. Go Pack, go. I think they're going to get a win here. Up next, we have the Denver Broncos hosting the Las Vegas Raiders. This game going to be an interesting one as the Raiders did make strides to get Jimmy Garoppolo and build the offense a little bit more this offseason. But the Broncos, Russell Wilson had an absolutely horrendous 2022 season. We know he's going to want to make the haters basically shut up. So I'm thinking he has a pretty big 2023 compared to 2022. That being said, across the board, we got the Broncos. Unless your name is David, you are lone wolfing the Raiders. Good luck to you, because the Broncos should get an easy win here, in my opinion. Up next, we have a very interesting game between the Miami Dolphins at the Los Angeles Chargers. This game going to be a very interesting one. Two of the youngest and brightest quarterbacks in the AFC, apart from Josh Allen and Joe Burrow. You have the two youngest quarterbacks that are underrated in a sense. You got Tua Tagovailoa, who is a really good quarterback for the Dolphins. They look completely different without him under center. And you got Justin Herbert of the Los Angeles Chargers. The Chargers are way too reliant on Herbert, and they tend to lose whenever he struggles. Now, this game is going to be an interesting one, but I just feel the Dolphins are the more complete team right now, and so does PDF. He agrees with me. We both got the Dolphins. David and HD picking the Chargers on this one. Up next, we have another fairly easy prediction here. The Philadelphia Bulldogs, because, you know, they're basically building the Georgia Bulldogs at this point, playing the New England Patriots in Foxborough. Yes, it's in Foxborough, but it's the Eagles. Come on, man. How could you not pick the Eagles? We all got Philadelphia winning this one. Let's move on. Up next, we have my game of the week. The Los Angeles Rams at the Seattle Seahawks. Now, this is going to be an interesting one. The Rams really downplayed this year. They are not a good team by any stretch of the imagination. And that's why PDF and HD are picking the Seahawks. Now, that being said, call me crazy, call David crazy. We're both cheering for Rams House this week. Let's go, baby. Start the season 1-0, shut up the Seahawks, and somehow manage to pull something off. The Rams are not going to be as bad as everyone says they're going to be. I think they're in the ballpark of 6 to 8 wins, give or take. Real ceiling, maybe 9 wins. Absolute floor, maybe about 3 or 4 wins. They're going to be not bad. They're not going to be great either. They're going to be in limbo land this year. All right, up next, we have the Dallas Cowboys at the New York Giants. This one going to be an interesting one, a clash of NFC East rivals, and the Giants really had a big year last year. Now the question is, will they keep that success into this 2023 season? I think they kick it off with a win because they're at home this week. I think they do manage to squeak out a win, but I am lone wolfing this team as PDF, HD, and David all picking the Cowboys. And with good reason. The Cowboys are probably the better team entering this one. And last but not least for this one, we have the Buffalo Bills at the New York Jets for Monday Night Football. This one going to be an interesting one to watch, as the Bills have been the consistent good team in the AFC, especially in the regular season. And you have the Jets with Aaron Rodgers, his first game as a Jet. And we are all hype on the Jets. This is in New York. And we all got the Jets, unless your name is David. Then you're picking the Bills for whatever reason. Because, I don't know, maybe the Bills are actually a good team and the Jets just had a quarterback change this offseason. But the quarterback change is all the Jets really needed. Well, that's about going to do it for me today. Let me know in the comments what you guys thought of our predictions. And also, make sure you smash that like and subscribe if you did enjoy, as it does help me out a whole lot. It lets me know that I'm making content that you guys enjoy and that you guys want to see. Also, if you haven't already, go ahead and check out our power rankings for week 1. Should be popping up over here if it hasn't already. And I guess with that, I will see you guys next time. Peace out and have a good one.